Students, in this particular video, I am going to tell you certain important MCQs and short answer type questions from Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Hope it will be beneficial for you. Question number 1 in MCQ part. Explain the phrase victory with no survivors. So there are options: celebrating victory due to mass death, not one is left to. So part B is right. Okay, option B is right because the poet here is talking about the victory or the war in which we will get the victory, but there will be not a single survivor left to celebrate it, and that is a ironical part in which we cannot celebrate and be happy with our own with our own victory. Now, next question: what does the poet expect of the fisherman? So, he expects that to stop going to sea. Due to introspection, he abandons killing whales, not harm any sea creature, to still and do nothing. 4 options are there, and the right option is the poet expects to of the fisherman not to harm any sea creature. Okay, so this is very important here. What does the expression single minded has referred to? And then they can give you certain possibilities. Single minded here means that one should be single mindedly or concentrating on one particular thought, focusing on one thought of action and perform it. What does the expression put on clean clothes mean? Put on clean clothes means to make peace with fellow human beings, attend conference in decent clothes, or both A and B, or live the evil ways. So B is right, to make peace with fellow human beings. So we should leave our evil ways and put on the right things to maintain peace. Okay, so this is important here. What is the sadness that the poet refers to in the poem? So, sad due to inactivity, sad to be together, sad to not understanding oneself, sad to be controlled by others. So, C is right, that sad due to not understanding oneself. So, what does the expression single minded here refers to? Humans only worried about themselves, wholeheartedly involved in material pursuits, totally workaholic, no time to analyze our own action. So, only worried about themselves single mindedly. Okay, how can huge silence help human beings? Everyone is quiet for few moments. People at peace to analyze their deeds and misdeeds, get time to introspect and judge their actions. These are the possibilities, and right answer is get time to introspect and judge their actions. What do you mean by exotic movement? Here is the answer. Exotic is unusual or perfect movement in which one can attain peace and quietness, the absence of the strain and tension. What does the fisherman not harming whales signify? The fisherman not harming whales is only a metaphor for humans not harming the nature through the selfish needs. How can the brotherhood and amity be restored in the world according to the poet? When war ceased and perfect understanding is reached, peace and brotherhood will prevail, according to the poet. What does the poet mean by doing nothing? Doing nothing here means few moments of quiet thoughts. What is the sadness that poet refers to? The sadness that poet refers is to the fact that in his frenzy or wildness of activity, man has no time to think or introspect about where he is heading. He fails to either understand himself, his fellow mates, and to bring the balance between his doings and nature. How can the ideas of wars and the uh, vanquished be negated? The poet that in the moments of silence and inactivity there would be togetherness and the oneness, and in the consequent feelings of amity, that is friendship and brotherhood, all wars would cease. The cease, the whole question of was become null. How, according to the poet, can one's state of mind be changes it we maintain silence? So everybody for a little while cease to do what he is doing. There is a chance that we can save the world, for in that moment of silence and inactivity would all be one. So there will be complete togetherness we can attain with complete silence. Silence is not an inactivity, but it is a task of introspection. In the phrase cold sea, there is transferred epithet. Transferred epithet means that when the adjective is used with uncommon noun, which is an animate noun, so cold sea, so transferred epithet, poetic devices here. I have discussed some of the important MCQs and short answer types with you. There are many that can be asked, and I have already discussed it in my videos. Please refer to them and make your notes. Thank you. Have a great day.